The book of Genesis, não sei, I don't know. Enfim, let's go. The book of Genesis, chapter 22. And vamos lá, com a graça de Deus. And it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham, and said unto him, Abraham, and he said, Behold, here I am. And he said, Take now thy son, thine only son, Isaac. Será que tem a mesma pronúncia do Isaac Watts? Talvez, né? Isaac. One thou lovest, one thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains, which I will tell thee of. And Abraham rose up early in the morning, and saddled his ass, não sei, and took two of his young men with him, and Isaac his son, and clave the wood for the burnt offering, and rose up, and went unto the place of which God had told him. Then on the third day Abraham lifted up his eyes and saw the place afar off. And Abraham said unto his young men, Abide ye here with the ass, não sei falar isso, as ou as, enfim, and I am the lad, will go yonder and worship, and came again to you. And Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering, and laid it upon Isaac his son. And he took the fire in his hand, and a knife, and they went but on of them together. And Isaac spake unto Abraham his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here am I, my son. And he said, Behold the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? And Abraham said, My son, God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. So they went both of them together. And they come to the place which God had told him of. And Abraham built an altar there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand, and took the knife to slay his son. And the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven, and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Lay not hand upon the lad, não sei. Neither do thou anything unto him, for now I know that thou fearest God, and seeing thou hast not withheld the son, thine only son from me. And Abraham lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him Aaron caught in the thicket by his arms. And Abraham went and took the ram and offered him up for a burnt offering in the stead of his son. And Abraham called the name of that place Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Jireh, as it is said to this day, in the mount of the Lord it shall be seen. And the angel of the Lord called unto Abraham out of heaven the second time, and said, By myself have I sworn, said the Lord, for because thou hast done this thing, and hast not withheld the son, thine only son, that is blessing, I will bless thee, and in multiply I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the sea shore. And the seed shall possess the gate of his enemies. And in the seed shall all nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice. So Abraham returned unto his young men, and they rose up and went together to Beersheba, and Abraham dwelt at Beersheba. And it came to pass after these things that it was told Abraham, saying, Behold, Michal, she hath also borne children unto the brother Nahor, whose his firstborn, and Buz his brother, and Kemuel the father of Aaron, and Shesed, and Azo, and Pildash, and Jidlap, and Betuel. And Betuel begat Rebeca. Rebeca. Não sei como é que fala isso em inglês. Rebeca. 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 Bebeca. Bebequinha. Fala, Rebeca. Ah, não sei, enfim. Eu só não sei como é que pronuncia isso aqui antes da Rebeca. Isso aqui que tá atrás. Atrás da Rebeca, deixa eu ver aqui. É bigate. Tá parecendo biquete. Seja um gato. Não é begate mesmo. Enfim. And Betuel, bigate, biquete, não sei. And Rebecca. And deixa eu ver. This it Michal did bear to Nahor, Abraham's brother, and his concubine, whose name was Reuma. She bare also Teba, and Gahan, and Tahash, and Maachah. Enfim, se Deus quiser, amanhã, chapter 23, of the book of Genesis. Enfim, God bless everybody. Tenham ótimos dias. E é só isso mesmo. Tenham todos um ótimo dia.